Hey everyone, my name is Aaron Lipscomb Jr., aka DayDreamer, and this is my first debut video on YouTube. For starters, I'm an animator, an illustrator, storyboard artist, and I dabble in graphic design every now and then. I'm here to tell you why I started this YouTube channel in the first place. I made a promise to someone a long time ago. They were the first person to believe in me, to believe in my skills and have the faith that I have what it takes to make my dreams as an artist come true. So until then, I won't give up until I fulfill that promise and grow into the artist they knew I would become. With that being said, I'm using this channel to document my progress for my upcoming series, sharing every step I take on this journey, from humble beginnings to what lies ahead. Now the introductions are out of the way, let's embark on this journey together and work towards making our dreams a reality. Alright everyone, welcome to my first YouTube video on my DayDreamer channel. Now before we get started, I just want to make this clear. Yes, I am aware that the beginning was cheesy. Don't care, take it or leave it. But I do just want to reintroduce myself. My name is Aaron Lipscomb Jr. I'm an animator, storyboard artist, illustrator, and occasionally do graphic design here and there. I'm excited to talk with you all today because we're going to be diving into something real personal and meaningful to me, and that is for my upcoming series. So you're probably asking yourself, who is Aaron? What is he about? All of those questions will be answered in due time, but for now, all I can say is this. For the beginning stages of this channel, I'll solely be focusing on character sheets, character development, side projects, and behind the scene footage of my upcoming series, just to show my process and progress of everything. So if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to leave a comment down below and I'll do my best to answer as many questions as possible. With that being said, let's get started on our first character, Aaron. Now, Aaron is a 12-year-old boy in 6th grade, trying to navigate the ups and downs of middle school and life itself. He'll learn the important values of friends, family, and come to the realization that life is much more than what you initially see it as. But here's the thing, this story isn't just about Aaron, it's about the people that surround him as well. Each of them have their own story, their own struggles, and their own life lessons to share. You won't just see life through Aaron's perspective, but through theirs as well. One of the main factors of this series is all about relatability, to be able to show experiences that feel real, familiar, and meaningful. And my goal is for the viewers to connect with these stories and maybe even see a little bit of themselves within each character. Now, a while back when I was in high school, someone real close to me once said, "You have an interesting life." I guess they were fascinated by some of the stories that I told, some experiences that I had, and even some relationships I made over time. And eventually that stuck with me. Plus, not just that, but when I was a kid, I made a promise to someone special to me. I told them that I'd be a great artist one day and make them proud. Part of making this series is keeping that promise. Now, some people are probably wondering, what are some of his characteristics, his goals, his dreams? Well, Aaron is a chill, laid-back guy that kind of moves to the beat of his own drum. He tries to keep an optimistic outlook on life, and he's grateful for the people and things that he has. He's a jokester, loves drawing, watching cartoons, anime, playing games, and laughing with his loved ones. Sure, he can be a stubborn asshole at times, but in the best way possible. But deep down, he's just a nice guy trying to be there for his friends and family. Now, one question someone might be thinking, when did you first fall in love with art? I've always loved art since I was a kid. I started drawing when I was 6 years old, and honestly, I never stopped. It's been a consistent thing in my life, and it's just been growing with me through every phase, basically. The programs that I use to draw, illustrate, and animate, I primarily use Procreate and Procreate Dreams for most of my work nowadays, if not all. They're definitely versatile and easy to use, especially for somebody like me that likes straightforwardness and easy to use programs for the most part. But in the past, I've dabbled with the Clip Studio Paint and other various Adobe programs as well. Now let's talk influencers. I have quite a few, but one of my main influences or influencers as artists are Masashi Kishimoto, the creator of Naruto, and Tetsuya Nishio, who worked on Naruto and countless other shows as well. I also draw inspiration from the art styles of Avatar: The Last Airbender, Full Metal Alchemist 2003 version to be specific, and the Boondocks. Their work has really shaped how I approach my own art. Something that I've asked myself before in the past is, what has been my biggest challenges in animation? The biggest challenges for me is consistency. Like the saying goes, consistency is key. Yes, we all have strengths and weaknesses, and not trying to make excuses or anything, but for me, consistency definitely is a weakness of mine, or at least one of. With having so many different ideas and projects that I want to execute all at once, I sometimes bite off a little bit more than I can chew. Sometimes I struggle with finding like a clear direction on what to focus on at first. It's a learning process, but it's been helping me grow as an artist. Okay, now that we're on the line work, let's kick it up a notch. So let's talk about my channel's name. Why did I name my channel DayDreamer? Well, it's based off of one of my habits, which isn't always a good thing. But it comes from that feeling of just letting your mind wander and imagining something that's bigger than yourself. Daydreaming has always been a huge part of my creative process. It's where most of my ideas for my characters come from, stories, and even entire worlds are born. Well, maybe not entire worlds, that's a bit of a stretch, but you know what I mean. This channel is all about turning those dreams into reality, and hopefully it inspires others to do the same. Now, like most artists in the world, it always comes down to this one question we ask ourselves, the one decision we must make, and that is, what creative path do I want to take? And for me, I chose animation. I chose the path of an animator because animation just brings stories to life in a way that no other medium can. I don't know, it's just something about seeing a character move, react, and express emotion. It just adds a layer of depth that just feels so whimsical to me. Now, I know I'm not the only artist that does this and feels this way with their work, but a lot of my personal experiences make their way into my work. The friendships I've made, the challenges I face, and even some lessons that I've learned all shape the stories that I want to tell. Some characters are even inspired by people I know in real life, and I think that's what's really going to help make my stories feel genuine and relatable. So, future plans that I have for my series and this channel. I definitely want to dive deeper into my stories that I want to tell, explore new animation styles, and even introduce more characters with their own unique backstories. Beyond the series, I also hope to share behind the scene content, tutorials, and maybe even collaborate with other animators. I don't know, we'll see how that goes and where this takes me. There's just so much I want to do and create that I don't even know where to start. All right, we're just about done with this character, so let's wrap this up. that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content about my animated series and more. Until then, let's make our dreams a reality.